and we are in damn streets. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay with this bad fella. I'm almost to the gym. But I was gonna say, I was listening to this video the other day, right? It's a good one. By Great Lakes. He's gone now. But it's how to stay solid during disrespect. Often the people, I think, when you're encountering different people and they get into your space, and they consistently determine that they're not gonna respect you. You know, putting their hands on you is one different thing. That's different. However, there's people relationships or just any type of relationship, whether it's friendship, marriage, whereas they would do things to spark a nerve. They would do things to set you off. They'll do things because lack of understanding, therefore lack of respect. And when a person does not understand you, and so therefore, and they don't understand you have some type of general comprehension of who you are. I think everybody deserves respect, but the person doesn't understand your authority or your position in the household, at the job, on a team. Then there's a certain level of disrespect that follows with that if they don't have an understanding of who you are and whose you are. It's important. And so when that happens, then you have individuals who will be labeled bullies. And generally they're labeled bullies. They're bullies when you allow yourself to be bullied. And when you allow for the effect, you allow for the intention of the bully or the disrespect to affect you. You know what irritates a person the most? If their intention is to disrespect you, and you pay no never mind. You ain't this and that. Man, you such and such. Okay. Alright. Okay. When you don't pay it no never mind. On a team, in a relationship, in the classroom, when you pay it no mama never mind, when a person has the intention on disrespecting you. Why? Because they don't know who you are. They don't know whose you are. And so therefore, when a person doesn't know who you are and whose you are, they'll disrespect you. Because they think they got the upper hand. But I know the little scripture says, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So whether you're going to believe it or not, well, you need to believe it so you can walk in it. And so if you can walk in that belief, you walk in that belief, ain't nobody stressing you out. Just because a person has an issue don't mean you have to carry it. Come on, somebody. Just because a person has an issue doesn't mean you have to carry it. Meaning a person can be cussing, they can be cussing you out. But the craziest thing, have you ever seen two people arguing, but one person arguing, the other person is reading newspaper? This is what happened. This used to happen with my mother and my father. My mother would be going off. She just be going off. And my father just turn, look at her, and he just look at her. He just look at her and turn around. And after a while, she just calmed down. That's my brother Ramon told me, say, man, I learned this from Daddy. So what? What you learn? What you learn? I said, man, Daddy was smooth with it. You don't let things, people, even close ones, affect who you are. Especially when you know who you are. What happens is that people don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. They don't know where they stand. They don't know their purpose. They don't know their direction. They don't know They just don't know. They don't know themselves. So when they don't know themselves, then they're constantly searching for approval of other ones, including people close to them. Hey, I'm there sometimes. Everybody wants to be. You want to be accepted by somebody. You be accepted by somebody. However, the thing is, it's not about being accepted by somebody. That doesn't matter if you don't accept yourself. It's called self-respect, self-love. If you don't love yourself, then that's when the disrespect or people not know who you are, it affects you. Because if you know who you are, doesn't matter. It don't matter. If you know who you are, because you can walk in confidence. And that's what when people see that you know who you are, and no matter what they do doesn't bother you, oh, they can't take it. They can't take it. Every time I do something, he just calm. He cool with that. Sarah's world. Shoot. Okay, I guess that's what you mean. Yeah, but I can't take it. I can't take it. People ain't studying. A person who has self-respect and knows who they are, that's confident in their abilities and their goals and their purpose, and they're passionate about it. Yeah, you can't mess with that joker. You'll try. And he's like, and the person who has the upper hand generally is what quote unquote should have the upper hand is generally the spouse or the boyfriend or girlfriend or the parent or the brothers or the sisters. That's why you have a lot of sibling rivalries, or that's why you have a lot of sibling rivalries, or let me see, what we think, sibling rivalry, and people have the biggest problem with their family, whether they're married into their family or it's just their family. Why do they have the problem? Because the people that are closer to them, and you assume that they know you. However, sometimes they show their hand. They show their hand that they really don't know you. And so if a person doesn't know you, that's fine. Generally, people don't know you because they don't want to know you. They want you to stay where they knew you. So you can be 45 years old. People want to know you as the 8-year-old. I'm 54, and sometimes even when I go home, Chicago, I have people they know me as a 9-year-old. And even when I speak at a pop's church, people they still know me as they remember. I think I went to my spoken and my guys said, "Well, I remember you can say nothing because your mind goes back to when you remember. That's not a negative thing. It goes back to, man, I knew him when, I knew him then. The issue goes when you try to make them stay there, and you treat them as such. And then what happens is that they fall in line. They fall in line, or people don't fall in line. And when people don't fall in line with your expectations of what they should be and how they should act, a lot of times that's when people get upset. But that's all right, y'all. That's all right. How do you have the person? Let me see. I can't speak English. However, I'm good with Swahili. You funny. I can't speak English. You are good with Swahili. Put the translate on. I'll put the translate on later. And so for those who are looking at the review of this live, put the translate on. I'll put the translate on so you can read it. How about that? Oh, that's what I need to do. Swahili's not in my download. Is it my download? Swahili? Is it? Well, I don't think Swahili's not in my options. Hey, they got that thing. You put the translate thing in, you can listen to it. You listen to anything you want to. I think I'm gonna get my own. I digress. I'm gonna go to get my nails done. My toenail, my toes jacked up, y'all. And I'm gonna go one of those salons. I'm gonna put my ear thing in, cause they gonna be talking junk. Oh, his nails are jacked up. His nails are jacked up. I'm gonna hear everything they say. Yeah, I'm a comment. Yeah, I'm a comment. I'm a comment. That's gonna be funny. I think I have to order. I think I have to order off TikTok. Anybody know? TikTok. It pops up every now and then. It pops up a lot on the feed as far as those translated ear things. But what we talk about? We talk about disrespect. So the comments let me know. Um, you don't have to. You have to take disrespect. Just because a person wants to disrespect you doesn't mean you have to receive it. Because a lot of times because when you receive something, you take it into your own. Some people just rejected their own emotions of how their expectation. Just because they project their expectation doesn't mean you have to receive their expectation. And when you don't receive what a person is throwing out, or like you pick up what they're putting down, when you don't pick up what they put down, then they have to hold it. And when a person has to hold it, they hold that weight. You don't have to. So with that being said, we can live our lives. You can live your life in other people's expectation, or you can live it with yours. Do you expect yourself to be great? If you don't, you need to. Well, you say I'm too old. You're never too old. Every day you get a vertical. Making your goal in life to always move forward and never look back. Why? Because life is just too short to live looking in the rearview mirror. I believe that. I live that. It's increments by increments, y'all. And, I'm not by far there. I'm not there. But I keep moving. I keep moving. And as long as I keep moving, y'all, I'm there. I'm getting there. It's the journey. That's why this thing is called a hero's journey. Because the hero's within. And as long as I move the journey, everybody's so focused on the destination, but they're not embracing the journey. The lessons are in the journey. The lessons are in the journey. So embrace the journey. If you embrace your journey, not somebody else's journey. Some people live to be like somebody else. You get me? Some people live to be like somebody else, or they want to be like somebody else, or they don't want to be like somebody. They want to be like the end product of that person's process. They want to be like the end product of that person's process. They didn't get up early in the morning, at 4 o'clock in the morning, running and praying and studying, and they didn't do that. When everybody was out partying, they wasn't running like Kobe. I mean, they wasn't getting up early. I mean, they weren't doing all that, but they want to be that man on the court. They want to be that man on the field, that man on the stage. They want to be that quote unquote man, but the woman, but they have not invested the time to become that. It's all about the end product, what other people sees, what other people see. But the process is what you experience. David Goggins said, he stated that it's all about those few minutes on the stage when he graduated Bloods. He said he did all that training, all that going through Bloods for those few minutes, and he said he'd do it again. I don't know if he said, but it was worth it. It's for those few minutes. When it all comes down to it, is it all about the few minutes? It's about the few minutes. However, the few minutes are backed a lot of times with years of work. Okay, when a person does the 100-meter dash in Olympics, how many is that? Even a minute? It's not even a minute. It's 10 seconds. So they practice. They practice and practice and go over and train and sacrifice for 10 seconds. And those 10 seconds, people never forget. They don't see the process. They see the product. They do not see the process. They see the product. But the process is the work. But the lessons are in the process. The lessons in the process. I'm still processing. I'm still processing. Ah! So, and this person looked at him and said, he's just talking to himself. I'm about to get on this treadmill, y'all. Put some in the comment section. So, you put in the comment section so when I come on, I'll do another live today. I'll do intermittent in them streets. Why? Because I'm going to be in them streets. I need to get on the treadmill so I can be able to walk in them streets healthy. So I'll be in a hospital room. It's on my face. You used to shrink down. See, it's still full. I need to get straight. But I did this. I saw this video the other day. I'm telling you, it was good. To talk about disrespect. What happens when if a person tries to disrespect you, tries to throw off a certain energy, but you don't have to receive that energy if you have self-respect in yourself. If you have self-respect in yourself, they can't touch. They like Hammer say, you too legit to quit, and they can't touch this. Da-da, can't touch it. Da, can't touch this. They can't touch this. Why? Because you too legit to quit. Too legit to I thought that was good. Too legit to quit. And then when you too legit to quit, they can't touch this. Why? Because no weapon formed against you should prosper. And you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. And just so keep on pushing, baby. Keep on pushing. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But you gotta be you. And when you find what you're passionate about it, don't let anybody take away your passion about that thing that you're doing. Because I promise you, if you squeeze all the juice out that orange, God will shed light on the block to the road of your destiny, to your purpose. Will your passion be your purpose? Maybe, maybe not. But what it definitely will be, it'll be the pathway to it. It'll be your transportation to your purpose. It'll be the tool you put in your book bag, your backpack, for the next class. It will. But you have to squeeze all the juice out that orange. Nobody else can compel or motivate you. You can be motivated for a day, but then tomorrow you can be inspired. I can inspire you, but you got to do the work. And I promise you, with the work you do, when you see the product and when you see the results from your work, that's more inspiring than a conversation. That's more inspiring than a speech. That's more inspiring. Sometimes the motivator can spark a light. But you got to simmer that flame. You got to keep that flame going. It's like two sticks. When you're I've never done it before, but I've seen it done. when you're in and I saw the Survivor the other day. Old boy tried to get a flame going, right? Two woods. He put the wood together, trying to get fire going, and he blowing, trying to get fire going. Rub two sticks together, trying to get fire going. Then he got the fire, he got a spark. Now the odd thing on the survivor that I saw the other day is that the girl right beside the guy, her flame was gone. She was there, because it was like a piece of thread that needed to be burnt off. Then the fire needed to pop. So they both were going to the finals. One's going to the finals, I think. That's the competition to see who's gonna go to the finals or not, whatever. And so they both going to. They had the music, but the music was building up. So they had the fire. So the girl was her flame was up. It was almost there, and this dude, like, he blowing on the sticks. He's still going. He's still going, and then eventually he got a spark. Then the wind stopped blowing. He got a spark. And irregardless of what it looked like, he never gave up. Why? Because he had a spark. And so he kept on moving, kept on moving, kept on moving. And then, so her flame was almost there, but then his flame, the wind blew. It superseded hers. So hers was like this, his was like this. But he kept on moving, kept on moving, kept on moving. It kept on moving. He never gave up, never had a thought that he would not make it. Kept on moving, kept on moving. Then, pop, he won. I was like, wow, because he never gave up. He never had a thought of giving up. He didn't have a thought that he was gonna get it. Irregardless of what it looked like, irregardless of what people said, irregardless of the comments and the murmuring, he never gave up. The spark. Once you get that spark, that's all he needed. Once you get a spark, all you need is to push. Sometimes you got to tone out the people that's closest to you, because sometimes they have well wishes. It's just not doing you well. You got to tone it out. I believe this. And I live this. The race is not given to the swift, to the strong, but to the one who perseveres to the end. Just because you're gifted doesn't mean you're guaranteed. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of gifts. Speaking gifts, athletic gifts. I mean, mechanical engineering gifts. I mean, gifts. They just have gifts coming out their pores. They don't have any work ethic. They're so quick to give up. Work will go. They have charisma and everything, but they give up too quick. They give up too quick. So don't give up. Don't allow other people to get into your head and into you to steer your destiny, because you only have one life to live. And I promise you, you're the only one that can live it. Don't let another person dictate your path, especially when you know it. You know you got that spark, but somebody is so busy trying to blow it out. You protect your spark so you can build a flame, so you can burn that wire to get to the next level. Yep, I believe that. I believe that thing. But the video was really good. I forgot what it was about. Um, any comments, put in the comment section on a repeat, and my next live I will respond to all comments. Oh, if you have found any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others? By clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. Why? Because when you do that, you organically help build with me and grow with me, so we make it better tomorrow, today. I have a live YouTube. I have a live show that I do. I didn't do this Wednesday because it was Christmas. It's called Heroes Update of what. It's Heroes Update, or Here's What's Happening. It generally talks about trending events, or I am doing. Let me break it down. Wednesday, I am either doing a live, a Heroes Update of what happened, what happened. Yeah, that's. I try to do something trending and connected to emotional regulation. And it's discussion Q&A. You can put comments in there, or you can come on and we have discussion. Or I will do a Heroes Update recap, a Heroes Update recap, update, and Q&A. That is pretty much a review of a previous video, maybe 5, 8, 9 minute video I've done previously during the week. And so I pretty much give a summary, update what I'm doing next, and then I'll do a review, I'll do a Q&A. And so anybody can come on, you put comments in the comment section, or you come in on the live stream, and we can have a conversation about it. Actually, this is a way where a lot of people can get free assistance and free help. Okay, transition to, segue to the free assistance and free help. I do this, my channel is a Hero's Journey with Dr. D, is because The moniker of my channel is to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, to educate, helping people get beyond their first move and creating a better mindset today. Um, I am emotional healing coach. I'm a therapist, and so therefore, and my therapy is not just secure. It's not just isolated to the office. I do virtual, and I actually wherever I go for the most part. You do what you are, not what you do what you are. So I'm a helper, and that's what I try to do. So if you need any more in-depth help, you can just do a heroseeks.org or look up Dr. D, Dr. Byron Daniels, and you should be able to see my information and give me a call, and we can go a little bit further about what I can do to assist you. But in the meantime, if you don't do that, you always come on the channel, put comments in it, ask questions, and I've been more than happy to assist, especially on my live, because I'm gonna start doing more of these in them street impromptus. So the in the street category is because I would do ride and share, so I do in the streets. I may do interviews. That's ride and share with Dr. D. And sometimes a person may be in the back seat, and I ask questions, or I may do impromptu in them streets, a hero's rant, which would this what you said would be a hero's rant of I am in them streets. Now my in them streets can be in the car, in the streets can be at Starbucks, at Caribou. It can be literally in them streets. And so therefore they are impromptus and sometimes they're rants. But I will be doing a lot more of these because sometimes things come to me, and I think it'd be helpful. So therefore you may be able to catch me anytime, multiple times a week, doing a hero's rant, and you can always ask Dr. D when you do another in them streets a hero's rant. Just put a comment down there, and I'll let you know. You have specific questions. It gives me a reason to come on and do it, and just and then yeah, that's all you gotta do. So and you remember anything, if you don't remember anything else from this video, remember this: every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward and never look back. Life is just too short to live. Look at the rearview mirror. You look to your left, and you look on the rewind. Look to your left. Well, it may be top and bottom on this one. I have a couple of new series. I've guided meditation, and you can click on my playlist of In Them Streets. Well, may have purpose. I have about 4 or 5 playlists. So, but what you may see on this video is guided meditation and In Them Street videos, and you can click on that. Or you may see guided meditation and purpose driven, or you may see guided meditation in my motion center videos. If you go to my channel, you see all my playlists. All right. So this is Hero's Journey with Dr. D, and we are out.